What is the best bait for snook? Everybody is always asking this question, particularly to me. It's no secret that I absolutely love catching snook and it's my favorite fish to target. But what is the best bait? A lot of people think that it's something called a croaker, but I personally am not sure about that. I wanted to test that theory, and every year I treat myself to some croaker fishing. During the summer months, it's some of the best bait. We're going to find out in this video if it's as good as people say by comparing it to some artificial fishing with jigs, swim baits, spooks, and of course tossing lots of live croakers at some giant line siders.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to a very special episode of Abenz Fishing. I just got out on the water, currently in a no-wake zone, idling out of the ramp area, and I have a special video for you guys today. This is my annual croakers trip. Every year I treat myself to 1 or 2 days of croaker fishing, and every year it's one of my favorite times. Why is that? Allegedly, the croaker is like cheating. A lot of old timers say that the croaker eats the snook's roe during the spawn. Right now, we're a little bit pre-spawn, but there are some active breeding fish. And because of that, the croaker is seen as cheating or the best bait in the world for snook. Personally, I'm not sure if that's true, and I'm gonna use this video to see how well they actually do. I fished with them many times, but not nearly as much as I fished with pilchards, sardines, bunker, and of course, live mullets. So today we're gonna see if this bait is as good as they say. Today it's a solo mission, it's just me, myself, and I. I couldn't be more excited. I treated myself to 2 dozen croakers, which is very expensive. This may be Florida's most expensive bait, to be completely honest. It's $40 a dozen. It hurt my heart to do that, especially because I could catch them, but my back hurts and I didn't want to put in the time. And I wanted to make this video for you guys. So let's see what happens. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this stuff, please subscribe and let's go throw these little guys at some big old snook.
This video is brought to you by SaltStrong, more specifically their Smart Spots app, and throughout this video you're going to see how I use this app to dial in on a bite. It shows you the most accurate tides forecast. It also can populate a strike score for you, and it has so many better features than other apps because it has incredible satellite imagery, and it shows you where oyster bars are, contour lines, and things that are similar to the Garmin Navionics app. So I'm very excited to be sharing this app with you. If you want to learn more about it, hit the link in the description below. Thank you so much to SaltStrong, and let's get into the video.
All right, guys, we're pulling up to our next spot. It's been a grind, just like, you know, it's not that special to fish with croaker. It's been a grind. I've killed some. Every time I kill one, it's $3.50, and it makes me want to cry. I've had just 1 bite. So far, I don't think it's cheating. I think I have the same exact results I would have had with almost any other live bait. But yeah, we're gonna keep at it. We're getting to a spot where we're closer to the inlet and we're closer to where there's probably some breeders or spawners getting ready. So this is where we might really get into them and we'll get a good indication if these are cheating. You know, this is where they're going to eat the croakers because of the old legend that they are a danger to the snook roe. Dude, that was an instant thump. Oh my God, this is a giant. I want to lighten up, but if I give her an inch, she's gone, dude. Oh my God, it's a Goliath. That was not on my bingo card. Okay, I can lighten up on this. Wow. That's crazy. It's a big Goliath. Wow, it's a big Goliath. Do I have my boga grips on here? Okay, we got a landing net. I'm so afraid. Oh my gosh. In the net. Well, I didn't expect that, dude. Definitely didn't expect that. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Guys, check that out. What a freaking beautiful Goliath grouper. Look at that thing. Absolute stud. Smoke the croaker. This thing is about 12 pounds, so we're gonna go ahead and let her go. God, I forget how tall this boat is. There she is. Go off, girl. Those things are tough as nails. Whew. So I have 10 feet a leader, maybe more honestly, probably 12. I don't know how well you can see that. Probably not well at all, but I'm completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. That's why you do these long leaders, guys. Guys, I honestly don't know how much I'm showing in this video because it has been abysmal. It has been so bad. Croakers suck. Just kidding, but I've lost like a dozen at least, maybe more, to just either overcasting them, meaning like I casted them too much, or just hitting stuff, coming off the hook, snags. Like, dude, this is a brutally honest day of fishing. If you're watching this, I don't know if I'm gonna put it out because the reality is, like, unfortunately, we do have to get views for the channels, you know, to thrive, do well, and all that. So this so far is not even worth the view. But if you're watching this, it is. That means we're about to get on them. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, troller. Oh my God. That was crazy, dude. That was so crazy. There's Snook's with her. Where's my net? Where in the Lord is my net? Oh my God, that was so crazy. Where's the net? There it is. Okay. That was like the fight of my life right there. And I was already frayed. Oh my God, it's a huge one. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Okay. Come on, dude. Being solo is so bad sometimes. Wow. Okay, that was a thump and a thump. We're gonna leave her in the water for a sec while I gather myself. Okay. Popping the hook out. Guys, check that out. That's a beautiful freaking fish, guys. Like easily 35. I'm not gonna measure her too much. No, I'm not even gonna measure her, dude. It's 34 to 36. An absolute stud. I just wanna focus on the release, but I guess croakers work because that thump was literally within seconds, guys. Literally within seconds. I'm gonna go to the back and get a beautiful release. I'm starting to remember that I have to be back here for this. So I gotta grip her up tight. Check that out, dude. That is such a stud, dude. You ready, girl? Oh yeah. Whoa, she kicked so hard she cut my hand. All right, so we are at our next spot. Like I said, if you're watching this, something good happens, but we got our little Mutsu hook. I've been considerably shortening my leader because I keep breaking off. I don't know how many of those I put on camera, but I've snagged docks, structure underwater, just tons of random stuff. So the name of the game is still the same. Grab one of these beasts. Just like that. And go ahead and throw that thing underneath this boat here. I'm on. That is a giant. Oh my God, I broke off, dude. I don't know what that was, a Cuda. I just shut my camera off. It had to be. It stripped me just there. Wow. Wow. I just shut my camera off again.
Everybody always asks what type of braid to leader knot I use. When I'm in a rush, I use this one. It's a surgeon's knot 6X. Keep in mind, I'm using a ton of leader. There's like over 10 feet of leader here. If I have time, I'll tie an Alberto knot, but those are really the only two braid to leader knots that I use. I do not use FG knots. I do not use uni to uni or double uni knots. Just the surgeon's knot 6X and the Alberto knot. This is a surgeon's.
Okay, so it looks like we found a school of fish that are not spawning because we're by the inlet, but not really. But I guess pre-spawning and schooled up. And you saw me catch that one stud, and I just got absolutely annihilated by what I think might have even been a cuda, but it was probably a snook. Wow, I got eaten so quickly I didn't even know. This is a male, so this is what I'm shocked I'm not getting more of. And look, there's a female with her. This is like a slot. I thought I'd be getting a lot more males like this, but I guess not. Let's just set her down as gently as possible. Dude, that thing scooted out of here. Believe it or not, those little males tend to fray me more than the big mamas a lot of the time. And just like that.
Just like that, the bite died, and I stayed out until sunset. Guys, if you asked me if it was worth the $100 in bait, I would probably definitely say it was not. Wait till you see later on in this video as we get into days 3, 4, and even 5, how much the artificial does compared to the croakers, but we're going to get into another day of just croaker fishing for the most part.
Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to day 2 of wasting money on bait. Guys, yesterday was not what I thought it would be. Today's the last day I'm buying croakers. I can't afford it. I'm gonna go broke. They should offer you financing when you buy those things. Holy moly. I only bought 18 today to see if they're as good as they say, and we're gonna fish a different tide because I do think yesterday, no matter what bait you had, it wouldn't have been good. Today we have way better conditions, but we do have a huge storm behind us. So I'm gonna try to make the most of this trip, try to show you guys how good these baits can be, and then maybe at the end we'll do a little comparison and throw some jigs. What do you guys think? Or some topwater, something like that. See if we can get more on artificial, but I'm gonna shut up, stop talking, and get on the water. Guys, I see a snook up on the shoreline. Let's see it. It's a little small to eat this, but let's see if it'll pop it. He ate it. No way. Sight casted it. Wow, I didn't think he could eat that. That was crazy, guys. That was so crazy. Oh my God, it's not as small as I thought. Oh, not even close. That's like a slot-sized fish. This rod is so beefy for a fish of this size. I could boat flip this thing. I can't believe he turned around and ate it. I guess croakers do get smoked quick, because I spooked him first. Oh, that's a good fish, dude. Dude, that is a chunky fish. Check that out. Starting the day with probably a slot, not pretty close. Reeled him in super quick. Stud fish. Just let him go. She's off. Well, that's a good start. He frayed me like crazy.
Believe it or not, day 2 was actually the worst day of croaker fishing I've ever had in my entire life. No exaggeration, so I don't even want to blame the bait. I did sight cast a couple smaller snook on a spook. This one was okay, so I'm going to show you guys.
Please eat. Finally I got one to smoke it. I've been sight casting these things for so long, and they're all coming up to it, but they're not eating. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Oh my God. Through croakers, through my spook, through everything that I could. And I finally got one of these suckers. Boat flag on the 4-inch with that rear single hook in the back. That's the new variant. Not a bad fish at all. At all. It's probably really close to slot, but not quite a slot. Yeah, buddy.
So the entire day was almost eerie. It was post-storm and it was as calm as I've ever seen it. So I don't know. I think that might have added to the fact that the fish just weren't fired up in general. I don't think any other bait would have really worked, so I'm not going to blame the croakers. But day 3, we started to switch it up to artificial for my wallet's sake and because I just thought I could pull a better bite with it.
Alright, y'all, we are back out here for yet another day of fishing, and this is day 3 of what seems like a pretty underwhelming video thus far, trying to showcase obviously the croakers and how good they can be. Hasn't really gone well, so tonight I want to do something different, and I'm actually going to fish artificial only, and we're just going to see how it matches up. Similar tides, similar conditions. It is a little bit post-storm, so that's going to be to our benefit. But I think I'm going to do better with the artificial, to be completely honest, and I think you guys are going to be surprised. So we're going to throw a mix of swim baits, shrimp jigs, and other things that you guys see me throw regularly on this channel. But yeah, let's get into some artificial fishing and do a little comparing and contrasting and see what's up. Alrighty, y'all, we are pulling up to our first spot. Y'all already know this spot if you watch my videos. I'm sorry if the lens is a little foggy. We have some crazy weird conditions tonight. Like, it was like 95 degrees, then it was pouring, then it wasn't. I've been dodging storms literally all day. So we're going to drop some jigs here. We're going to move around though. I'm not just going to, sit at this spot, but I did hit the spot with the croakers. I don't know if I put it in the video because it was so bad. So it's deeper, it's a little bit tougher, but yeah, let's see what we can get done. I'm going to shut up because I'm marking fish and I need to get on it. Y'all ready? Fish on. First cast, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, crazy. First cast, bro. Sheesh. Thing thumped it. Wow. Woo! Boom. That Z-Man got thumped. Well, guys, first cast. Terrible angle here. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see how it plays out. But so far, better than the croakers. We're gonna let her go on this side. She's off.
Believe it or not, within 5 minutes of that catch, I got rained out by one of the worst summer storms I've seen. So that leads us into day 4, where we actually went upriver because a lot of this is just dodging storms, guys.
Alrighty, y'all, we are out here for yet another day on the water, but today I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. The croakers have been very underwhelming. I honestly am unimpressed. I've fished with them for years, but my theory with them is that every year more and more people buy them because they gain more and more popularity. Therefore, they're not as effective. Snook are not dumb. They're very smart, and when they see them year after year being pitched at them and they see their buddies getting hooked and taken to the surface, they're starting to catch on. So I do think there's other better baits. Today I'm actually gonna go artificial only just to compare and contrast the results, and I have a feeling we're gonna do pretty good. I don't have much time. These days the storms have been rolling in quick and hard and fast. Summers in Florida are nothing to play with, especially with lightning. So I have about 2-3 hours. I'm gonna go hit some backwater bridges and some docks with some artificial to see if we can't put some meat on the boat and catch some snook that way, and then compare it to the croakers. I'm very excited about this video. If you've made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe and support the channel. And I'm gonna shut up. We're already on the boat. The motor's on. Let's go get some lines in the water. Alrighty, y'all, so we just pulled up to our first spot. It's this nice little dock here. So I'm gonna throw this little paddle tail. It's like a 3-inch Slam Shady by Salt Strong, and we're gonna see what we can get into. Alright guys, little paddle tail, Vanstall VSP 50 with a custom rod. And so what I'm gonna try to do here is just, there's current pushing into this dock and this wall, and it's hollow underneath. So the fish are sitting underneath the boats, underneath the pilings. And this time of year, a lot of them can stack up here because it's deeper water. And I'm on, first cast. And I'm in a part of the river that, oh, it's a good fish. Oh man. Wow, first cast. I hope I don't get the first cast curse today. Is it a jack? No, it's a little snook. And there's a jack on it. Oh my God, guys, I think that jack's trying to eat the snook. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the jack. Look at the jack. He's not gonna eat the snook or else I wouldn't do this, but that's crazy, dude. That's terrifying. I hope you could see that in the camera. That was one of the crazier things to ever happen to me. But there it is. First fish of the day. Almost got eaten by a jack. Obviously, I've never had a snook get eaten by a jack, so I don't think that that would have happened. But that would have been pretty freaking crazy. That was legit first cast. So hopefully we don't get the first cast curse. I have a perfect angle to attack this same thing. Maybe I should put on a huge swim bait though, because that was a beastly jack. So yeah, they're hiding under this stuff. It's hot, guys. No way. 2 for 2, baby. I think the Artie's got the croakers beat, man. Oh, I just lost it. You have got to be kidding me. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. I'm so afraid. This is so dumb what I'm doing. Alrighty, y'all. So right after we caught that snook, I took like 2 or 3 more casts. I don't know how many I showed, but it started to pour, started lightning, started thunder. I went back to the ramp and I was literally about to get out of here, and then I was like, let me wait 20-30 minutes, because sometimes the post-storm vibe is so epic. And dude, post-storm vibe, dead calm, only one on the water, everybody else left. And yeah, I'm gonna try to fish this here bridge. I took a couple casts at some other spots, but I'm not gonna include them in the video or else it's too long-winded. But yeah, you guys love when I fish bridges. Same thing, hitting the fenders, hitting the structure, just trying to jig, casting way up current, letting it come back to the boat as I sweep it. So let's see what we can do. Crazy, and this is not the right time of year to be doing that here, but I definitely felt some hits. Hello? Hey, what's up, babe?
What's your plan?
It's so nice out now. It's like dead calm and beautiful. I stayed out.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, see you home whenever you leave.
Alright, loves.
That's fine.
Bye. That's a giant. That is a gigantic fish, guys. That's a big fish, dude. Oh yeah, absolutely doinked it. Dude. Oh my gosh. Where's my net? I do not want to lose this fish, dude. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Man, that is a beautiful fish for the river this time of year. Holy guacamole, that thing just doinked the swim bait, dude. Oh my god, dude. It is pissed off, bro. Don't go to the troller. Here we go. Like a bass fisherman. She's coming up. Wow, I'm surprised how well she's fighting back here, to be honest. Because this water quality is definitely less than ideal. Man, it's frayed. Dude, it's crazy frayed. What a fight. What a freaking fight. This thing's fighting harder than the ones at the inlet, dude. I can feel the line in her gill. I can feel it. Here we go, here we go. She's done here. Maybe not. Don't lose her. Just relax. She swallowed it, but we got her in the net. Holy moly. Wow, that thing had absolutely doinked that swim bait, man. Holy guacamole. That is a fatty. Guys, PSA, she swallowed it, so I'm gonna revive her. And man, I don't know if she'll make it or not. I'm not gonna measure her, bro. Like, this never happens to me, but it was a small swim bait. Beautiful fish. I gotta get her in the water quickly.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you if this fish made it or not. She did swim straight down, but the reality is it's 50-50. She had swallowed the swim bait. There's nothing I could do to prevent that, and it's just occupational hazard. It sucks, but it happens every once in a while. With that being said, the next day, we were going to link up with the boys from Salt Strong and try to get them on some snook using both croakers and artificial. Bear with me, because this day is a little disorganized because we were fishing for the Salt Strong channel, and for them, the next day that we get out together, we fish for my channel, so you're going to see some more organized stuff, but regardless, the fish were epic, so I had to include them.
It's so fun when, like, they hit it in the first minute.
It looked like it.
Dude, when that, like, oh my goodness. That's why I said croakers can be just the funnest way to fish. Oh, I'm on. Giant. I'm self, dude. I'm on that piling. Oh my god, it's gigantic, bro. He's wrapped on that over there.
You need me to move anything?
I think it's a Goliath, dude. I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm gonna try to go over there.
Yeah.
It's not gonna end well, guys. He's wrapped, he went in this one.
I saw him up on the surface.
I think it's a Goliath.
It was really dark.
I might not have it anymore.
He's still on there.
Yeah, he is. Trying to, like, it is a Goliath. We're so close, we're on the mono. We got it. No, we're so close. Oh my gosh, we got it.
Now we gotta go.
Go, go, go. Watch the back end for me. That's a big Goliath. Holy moly.
That's sick.
That's pretty cool. That's why I use the long leaders. We did it. Trolling her on out. All right. Let's just anchor here. You want to net her for me real quick?
Yep.
Watch me break off now after all that. That's unexpected. That's very unexpected.
It's a weird looking snook.
Yeah, right? It's got to be like, what, 10, 15 pounds at least.
That's a good one.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Guys, check that out, guys. That is a stud juvenile Goliath grouper. And guys, I had about 15 feet a leader, 60-pound leader or 80, I don't remember, for that exact situation. So she ate the croaker deep in some structure, and she circled the piling and was wrapped. So we brought the boat over to her with the trolling motor, and because we had that huge leader, we were able to wrestle her out. And that's a solid grouper. I'd say it's just under 15 pounds. I mean, it's super fat. So we're gonna go ahead and release her. She fought crazy hard, but what a beautiful fish. She's in some pretty water. Whoa, sweet.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, luck was on my side for sure. If that was a snook, I would have been annihilated. Reds suck at eating topwater.
Yeah, reds are the worst. How do you zoom in again, bro?
It's kind of like twist the lens.
Oh, that's what it is.
On me.
I don't think I can make that cast, bruh. I'm gonna try. Oh, on me. Don't need to make the cast. Oh, on me. On me. How do they suck so bad? Got it. Let's see what we're playing with, baby. Oh, dude, it's hordes of these little guys.
Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's why he comes to Stewart.
That's it, baby. That's why that Jack tried to eat a snook the other day. I caught a little one like this. And I don't even want to, honestly, I don't even want to touch him with the trebles, because the little ones get me way more than the big ones. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely a breeder. That's why you come to Stewart, baby. It's actually nice to see small snook in all seriousness, because it shows the future of the population. Go ahead, girl. You're free.
You gotta hit one for one.
I've done that before.
Oh yeah, buddy. That's how we do it with a baitcaster.
Oh, yeah. Thought about getting that. I ended up getting the...
Still there. Oh, big stuff coming in, big stuff coming in. Oh my God, I'm so done, dude. No shot. He did not just eat it. It's not that big, but this is my light tackle. I think it's 30-pound test and 10-pound braid.
That's sick, dude.
I can't believe he ate it. Sorry for the profanity. I thought we're so lucky that he didn't go over the bar, because he could. Oh, he still might. He still might. Oh, he's in something, I think. Oh. Oh, it's definitely bigger than I thought. My bad, dude. Sometimes it's not as big as I thought. I think there was like 2 or 3 in the school, and I think I was able to pick off the small one with this little 4-inch, but
I got the whole eat zoomed in.
wow. I never thought it would eat the 4-inch just because you guys saw that wake. It looked like a very large fish, so Normally those like true 30-pound plus giants in the river are not gonna waste their time on a 4-inch spook. The amount of times that I've seen that and thrown something that was in my hands while snook fishing and gotten dodged is actually pretty incredible, versus if I have a large presentation, like a 6 or 9-inch spook, like my own spooks, they always eat those. I have a video of a jack, like a 25, 30 pounder, and me pitching a finger mullet perfectly, and it's chasing a mullet. You see it turn off, you see the head wake, look at my bait, dive under, and go back to the big mullet. Like, they're not that dumb. They have razor sharp vision. I don't know how big this one is, but I mean, it's big enough that I'm sore. That's a good sign. I guess 15 pounds or so. This is not the tackle for this. This is a straight up light tackle snook setup. Let's double up, Brent. Get one of those Mondo snooks. It might be a little bigger than I think, to be honest.
You're working it.
Yeah, we're doing good. I mean, look at the bend in the rod. It can't be that small to bend this rod like that. This is St. Croix Mojo inshore. It's so far. Let's go to the bow. I'm worried my hooks are gonna bend out. These are durable hooks, but my reel's coming out. It might be like 20 pounds. I can't get a good look, but it's big enough to make a huge wake right here up in the shallows. Let me see. My original guess was what, 15? Yeah, I think it's closer to that. Yeah, it is. But on this tackle, that's about as big a fish as you're gonna get on this rod and reel. Fights so much harder than a snook. It's crazy. I'll bring her to this side. Yeah, she's doing her loops. Here we go.
Here we go.
Boom.
That's a solid one, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a big one.
Hey, good work, man.
It might be over 15. Light tackle, guys. Little Tranks 200 XG, my 4-inch Abenz spook, and then this is a 7-foot medium heavy, so not too light, but I mean, for me, this is light. Let's get her on the scale, and then let's release her. Let's see how heavy you are. Literally called it 15, 16 pounds. All right, guys, so we just caught this 16-pound Jack Crevalle, and it was teeter-tottering between 15 and 16. And what we have behind me is some really good structure. It's an oyster bar, and there's so much structure in this town that's man-made, so bridges and docks. But this is a naturally occurring structure, and what it does is it changes the depth, and it also attracts a lot of bait fish like crabs, bunker, mullet, and so these fish are coming right up to the shallows. We saw this one coming like a missile, or a yellow submarine, that's what they call them, and she was gonna smoke a mullet, and we got the spook right in her face. But yeah, that happens very often on structures like this. She just cut my hand so good. The back of a jack's tail has a little sharp edge, but a lot of them come up to this oyster bar, feed on the mullet, and it's so cool because it's so shallow, and you just see them come in and cut the surface and just eat those mullets. So oyster bars are very fun to fish, very effective fishing. Let's see if she bent the hooks at all. Nothing. Check that out, guys. This spook was not built to do that, but it did it, so that's ideal.
And just like that, the bite died. We did head back towards the inlet to try to look around at some of the flats, and we actually ended up getting into a pretty epic bite, but I didn't film any of it for my channel, but we wanted to repeat the process the next day, and that leads us into our last day of snook fishing.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to what is actually a bonus day. So we are here on I think this would be day 4 or 5. I'm losing track, guys. I do these long videos like an idiot, and I get this idea in my head of making these videos, and then all of a sudden I'm on like day 7, 8, or 9, and I'm just like, man, what am I doing? But today's a special day because I actually have my good friends Cameron and Brent from See a Dude and Salt Strong on the boat, and they came out here. They've never done the inshore croaker thing, so I figured what better way to end a croaker video than to pitch some croakers and artificial. So we started with the croakers, then we went artificial only, and now we're gonna do a little bit of both, and today will be the final day that we can see if these things are effective. I'm very excited about this video. I treated my boys to 3 dozen croaker. I financed them for $9.99 a month for the next 12, no, I'm kidding guys, but you might as well because they're so expensive. So anyways, I'm excited. We're gonna start off with the artificial. We're gonna see what happens. We're already at our first spot. Like I said, this wasn't a day I planned on putting in this video, but I have a good feeling, so we're gonna do it anyways. And yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get some big old line siders on this boat. Let's see who can catch the biggest. Let's see what catches the biggest, and let's have some fun. All right, y'all, so here we are. You guys know I use this all the time. So we're gonna use the prawn, the Salt Strong prawn, in the new penny color. That is my favorite color by far. I have it paired with a Z-Lock half-ounce jig head. And I'm not just saying this because my man Cam is here. Cam works for Salt Strong. What do you do for them? You're marketing, right?
Yeah.
He's like the marketing director.
I talk to guys like you basically all day.
So he's lucky. He gets to hang out with people like me. Wow, big tarpon rolling in the middle, guys. Huge tarpon. Wow. So the name of the game, you guys know, I've fished here many times on my channel, is just cast up current, let it sink to the bottom, give it a little double tap, and just make sure you hit the bottom. Here, let me go to your left.
Yeah, I thought you were on the inside of me.
No, you're good. You can cast over me too as we're sweeping together. That was the bottom. There we go. Fish on. That's definitely a snook, and I lost it.
Because I started recording you.
Oh, I still have it. It came towards me. It's small then. Only the small ones do that. Oh my God, this thing ran straight towards the boat. Oh my God, it's not small at all. What? Dude, I thought this thing was tiny. Oh my goodness, that's a top slot or pretty dang close, dude. Oh my goodness, it's an overslot for sure. I'm all over the place, guys. This thing thumped it. You want to get the net, Cameron? Oh my God, dude. Snook always go nuts at the boat, guys. They always go nuts at the boat. They're this weird fish where occasionally they just don't fight. And then they see the boat and they're like, oh man, predator. Or I don't know what they think, but this thing just woke up. He's gonna tire himself out. He's running against the current. So we have the tide ripping towards us. And I was sweeping that jig. This is a very large fish, like 35, 36 inches probably. I gotta get a better look, but holy moly. There is a lot of structure here. She'll probably be ready here any second. Wow, it's a big fish.
Good job.
Not bad, baby.
No, dude. Hey.
Not a bad way to start the day, dude.
There we go. Good net job.
Second or third cast, that's probably 35, 36 inches. Wow, look how close I was to being frayed off, guys, with 40-pound test, man. Check that out, guys. That's probably 34, to be honest. Probably pretty close. I'm not gonna even throw it on the tape, guys, unless it's really big. I don't think it's worth it, but she smoked the prawn, and people come out here with 20, 30-pound tests to try to, you know, catch these leader shy fish, but man, you're gonna get frayed off every time almost. Like this fish was so close to fraying 40. So that's my suggested leader when you're jigging for big snook like this. But let's go ahead and get her back, face her right into the current. Let's go to the back of the boat because this boat's a lot bigger than my old one and I can't reach the bottom. There are sharks here, so we're gonna be careful. Got the current just flushing her gills. She's off. She kicked right at the back. Sweet. Let's go get some more.
And just like that, once again, artificials seem to be the move. I think that they're just more versatile and you're just gonna get more volume with the opportunity to still hook the big ones. And they're just way cheaper as long as you're not losing super expensive swim baits. We did end up catching a few more smaller fish on the spook and then just one more fish on the croaker that really didn't hold a candle to some of the ones that we jigged up throughout this video. Both are very effective methods for fishing and both are very fun. So in the end of the day, fishing is about doing what you enjoy most. And if that's croakers, then do that. And if it's lures, do that. Thanks for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe if you made it this far.
Woo!